feet positioning on takeoff. It's not something I've put too much thought into, so I figured it's about time. Typically, when you start to put some real effort into something specific, the results are always good, and today was no exception. The experimenting I do in this video made me realize that there's more to foot positioning than just quick turns, so let's get into it. Today is gonna be a good day because these waves, my gosh, they're looking like so much fun. The last couple times I've surfed, it's just been really small, and I like small, but I've been lacking a little bit of power, so this I am quite excited about. They're not too big, they're not too small, and they're peeling wonderfully for some reason. I mean, the tide's a little bit high right now, but yeah, I'm excited. So today I'm gonna be working on two things. Number one is I'm actually gonna work on my foot positioning on the takeoff. So what I'm seeing with a lot of these professional longboarders is that when they are paddling to catch a wave, you'll see them often push up with their arms but stay in the prone position until they feel ready to drop in. And what they then do is when they feel like they're ready to drop in or do a faded takeoff or whatever they're gonna do, they then pop up with their feet already in the right position. What I often do is I don't wait, I just pop up right away, adjust my feet to the back, and then make the appropriate turn. Now, if you want to pop up with your feet way back on the board, you actually have to hold off your pop-up until you are definitely traveling with some speed. Because I've tried this a couple times where I try to pop up with my feet way back, and I just instantly lose the wave. So there's a line there that you have to kind of cross over before you can pop up way back on the board. So that's the first thing I'm going to be working on today. The second thing I'm going to work on is trying to lead my cross-stepping with my hips. This is coming off a recommendation from Billy Tusher, and I'm most likely pronouncing that wrong. But I've had great results shifting my weight to my front foot before I start cross-stepping, and then struggle to stay front-footed the rest of the wave. I'm hoping that leading with my hips will keep my weight where it's supposed to be during the whole cross-stepping process. Lad!
Hello!
What's up?
I got so upset this morning because I discovered that, and I have no idea who did that.
Dang it.
Touch it. It's completely dry, right?
Okay.
I have the solution.
All right, tell us the solution. So it was wet. It was wet yesterday.
Subscribe. Leave a comment down below. I hang the suit after it's completely wet in the laundry room. I put a heater. I blocked
like an oil heater.
Nah, like a electric heater. And made sure that it's kind of sealed so the whole room is like dry all night. It's dry. Unfortunately, the tide got a little bit low by the time I got out there, which led to a ton of closeouts. However, the waves were actually perfect to work on my takeoffs, so it ends up working out well. Practicing my takeoff today really taught me quite a bit when it comes to the board setup, and we'll get to that in a second. But first, let me try to explain why I want to lead my cross-stepping with my hips. As you can see here, my upper body is hunched over as I cross-step, which led to a little instability. Basically, since I want to keep my weight on my front foot, my brain is telling me to hunch over to get my weight forward. However, on this wave, I was able to fight the urge to hunch and use my hips to shift my weight instead. This posture and stability is exactly what I'm working towards. Man, am I glad I decided to work on takeoffs today, because it's more important than I thought. It's not easy to pop up farther back on your board, especially if you're used to smaller boards. During a normal pop-up, we push up with our arms and allow our lower body to tuck right underneath our upper body. That's all well and good, but it positions your feet somewhere in the middle of the board. If you're trying to take off with your feet farther back, you have to almost push up and throw your body backwards over your feet. This is not something I'm used to, and it takes a bit of practice. On average, I was able to pop up about 8 inches farther back than usual this session, and I still want to get it even farther back, but even 8 inches back made quite a difference when it came to how loose the board felt. What I didn't realize is that being farther back made the board almost naturally want to get in trim. All I really had to do was look where I wanted to go, and the board would follow. You can see with the wave on the right that it was quite a struggle to get the board stalled and in trim because I wasn't far back enough. However, the wave on the left was completely effortless. Even stalls like this used to require so much force to get the nose to lift up, but on this wave, it required a very light touch, which made it so much easier. If you can practice this takeoff method along with the cross-stepping tip in this video, you should be able to dramatically improve your overall board setup and cross-stepping. Thanks for watching, and I'll see everybody next week.